You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started.
What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, breaking the curfew and reporting from Mobile Command. Pure MGTOW Paladin dropped a very interesting article in the comments section, and this article was published on the 25th of November. So guess what? Waifu video due to the topic that's being discussed. And with this topic comes another reason why the waifu is a better option than the meatbag woman. Scotland becomes first country to make free period products the law. Oh, talk about first world problems. See, this is indicative of just how comfortable Western women have become. You know what? Scratch that. I'm just going to replace comfortable with entitled. Periods are a biological predisposition of being born a female. And the average female will spend more than 2,500 days, or roughly 7 years of her life menstruating, but many women and girls around the world cannot afford period products. On Tuesday, Scotland became the first country to legislatively combat this issue by making menstrual products free in public facilities nationwide. Well, my first question would be, who's going to be eating the production and transportation costs? I think that's a fair question. The Scottish Parliament confirmed in a tweet on Tuesday that the bill had passed unanimously. According to the Parliament's website, the law requires the Scottish government to set up a universal system so that anyone in need of period products can get them for free. Schools, colleges, and universities will also be required to make free menstrual products available in restrooms. Local authorities and education providers will be responsible for ensuring free products are made available under the law. Okay. Just a little off topic, but you guys will get where I'm going. If they're going to make period products free, why don't they make condoms free also? Oh, for shame. There are roughly 1.57 million menstruating individuals in Scotland, according to the bill's Associated Financial Memorandum. Based on that figure, it's estimated the new law will cost the Scottish government roughly £8.7 million in 2022 and 2023. Although the real cost will depend on how many individuals use the products available. So guess what? Men of Scotland, prepare to be taxed even further. The bill was introduced by member of the Scottish Parliament, Monica Lennon, in April of 2019. After the bill passed on Tuesday, she tweeted that it was quote unquote about bloody time. Once again, women using third world problems in their first world reality. In a document pushing for free period products that was published in 2017, Lennon explained the harsh realities of period poverty in Scotland and the rest of the UK. She said rising levels of poverty in general in Scotland were forcing women to choose between buying food or menstrual products. Okay, here's a second question that I would put into this topic. Where are these women's husbands? Huh? That's right. It sounds like a single woman's problem. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If these women had a husband, then guess what? He would provide money for food. And she'd be able to have what little money that she was making to buy her products. But once again, this is just another harsh reality faced by single women. Despite the fact that a pack of sanitary pads can be found in most supermarkets for a couple of pounds, and it might not seem like a huge expense, when you have no or very little income, it could be insurmountable, she wrote. Oh man, I tell you. Talk about making a mountain out of an anthill. According to the Scottish government's website, there were roughly 220,000 girls and women between the ages of 12 and 54 living in relative poverty after the housing costs as of 2018. Once again, where are the husbands and fathers? For the underaged females, they should have a father that can help with those costs. For women of marriageable age, they should have a husband to help with those costs. Looks like that thing called feminism really isn't working out that well in the long run, is it? Oh well. Oh well. A lack of proper menstrual products can have a negative impact on personal health. Prolonged tampon usage can result in toxic shock syndrome, which can be fatal. Those who have additional health issues may need more period products than the average month, creating a higher cost burden. It can also lead to anxiety, as many women and girls experience feelings of shame or embarrassment about their periods and are uncomfortable asking for products even if they can't afford them. Wait, what? Shame? Embarrassment? Women? Wait a minute. Did they not try to have something called a quote-unquote free bleeding campaign? Oh, I forgot. Once again, that was a first world attempt. Global Children's Charity Plan International released statistics in 2017 showing that a lack of menstrual products was a pervasive problem among women and girls in the United Kingdom, largely due to costs. According to the organization, 10% of girls across the UK cannot afford sanitary products such as pads and tampons, and 15% of girls in the UK struggle to afford them. Another 19% of girls in the four nations, Scotland, England, Wales, and Northern Ireland, had to use less suitable products because of costs. Just under 50% of girls in the UK reported having missed school because of their periods. Britain's central government has also taken steps this year to combat period poverty. In March, it was announced that from January 2021, the current 5% sales tax on sanitary products, long known as the quote-unquote tampon tax, will no longer apply according to the BBC. Wow. Wow. Never trust anything that bleeds for 5 days and doesn't die. I tell you, this article is actually hilarious. Why? Because I'm going to reiterate this. This shows just how entitled women have become. It's true. We need free menstrual products. Well, see, having a man in your life alleviates a lot of those costs. But anyway, I want to take this time to actually talk about a bit of a scam that a lot of women use around their periods. Yes, gentlemen, as you all know, if you've been in a relationship, women have literally weaponized their periods against guys that they have no sexual interest in. Oh, yeah. See, I myself, when I was a young dating man, fell victim to this, but luckily for me, I had another female to pull out of the pulpin. It's the old, I'm on my period, or it's that time of the month scam. Say a young man meets a woman. He takes her out, gets her a nice dinner and all. They have a nice date. But then when that moment of truth comes to where he wants to get freaky, it's that time of the month. I'm sorry, I can't do anything because I'm on my period. Now, you've paid those costs for that date thinking that you were going to hook up at the end of that date. No. Yeah. And one of the most disgusting things you can do as a man is bang a woman on her period. That is disgusting. Yes, I myself have done it. There are times I've done it with ex-girlfriends. There are times I've done it with the meat sack. Yeah. Now that I really truly think about it, that is disgusting. Gentlemen, do not bang a woman on her period. But, see, this is why it's always good to have, if you're still dealing with women, to have a second woman. Oh, it's that time of the month from you? Guess what? I don't want to see you. I'm going to go deal with another woman who's not on that period, who's not having her time of the month. Because as we all know, women become extremely bitchy when they're on their periods. So that's 7 days of headache you don't have to deal with. Or if you have a waifu, you never have to deal with that again. And then when you see those period panties, oh my God, that right there is a serious boner killer. And also, if you live with your wife and your daughters and somehow their periods sync up, oh, you talk about a bad time. Woo! Talk about bad times indeed. But there's actually one situation that's even worse than that. Something that us Navy guys who've been on deployment understand. When all of the women on the ship, their periods sync up, oh my God, it is a horrible, horrible experience. But luckily, the overwhelming majority of you guys don't have to experience that one. But I'm just saying. These issues right here involving menstrual products, it's absolutely ridiculous. If you can't afford something as simple as menstrual products, that shows just how little you know about financial planning. Oh, I'm going to pay for what I want, but I'm going to beg the government to give me what I need. Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely insane. Oh well, it is what it is. So don't be surprised if something like this makes its way over here. Because these women, now that they've gotten this, oh, guess what? What else can we get for free? Big Daddy Government, we need more stuff for free. Yeah, right. And who's going to eat those costs? Guess what? The taxpayer, i.e. men. Oh well. Oh well. Read the article. Let me know what you guys think. And ladies, the power is still metaphorically out due to our old buddy Charlie 19. Feminism and whining about first world problems to get free stuff that men are paying for on the back end is eventually going to go out right along with it. But guess what? Waifus never menstruate, so we don't have those problems. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am